Howdy-do-boo, everybody. Welcome to the ninth Pod. Huh. Where at least 3 of you are watching these days. It's awesome. Um, anyway, today we're going to be talking about buying stuff, buying assets, especially as artists. Look at how many things we buy. If it's Daz, look how many characters, all the everything. I mean, they can sell you anything. ArtStation, Unreal Engine, the Epic Store, whatever it is. I doubt people use Unity today, so I'm not going to include that awesome character that ran that place. But all these other marketplaces, it's so easy to accumulate. Humble Bundle, another one. Okay, another one. It's so easy to accumulate a ton of stuff that you will never, ever use. I mean, as an example, look, I started picking up Daz, I think, at Genesis 8. I think that's when I thought, okay, maybe it can do something. And it became like a digital, like a figure collection. Like for, kids collect Barbies and whatever, LOLs. These days, I don't know what they're doing now. But it becomes like a collection of dolls for adults, isn't it? Digital dolls. It's ridiculous. You can dress them, you can clothe them, you can pose them. And it becomes an addiction. I mean, it's so easy. And let's be honest, Daz does a pretty good job. Buy 3,000, for $500 and you get this free, or buy this collection and you get an extra more free, or whatever. And they all got their little gimmicks and catches, all of them. But the amount I spent on Genesis 8, I don't use them today. I don't use them today besides the clothes and the hair. None of the characters. I've spent thousands on that crap. Thousands on that crap. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I have, and that's the biggest problem with buying too many things. The more you buy, the less you know you have. The harder it is to find. Unless you physically, and no one does that. I mean, who does that? Is ordering everything, making folders. This is brushes inside of there. This is brushes for Photoshop, for GIMP, whatever. These are the brushes, electric. This give them all titles. Like you make an incredible search engine for the stuff you own, or a damn good pipeline, or a search system that you can find everything that you need. But that's a lot of work. And nobody I know does that. I mean, all my folders are called Bob. Bob 1, Bob 2, Bob 3. Bob 3. What's in there again? Folders of Bob. So, the more you have, the harder it is to find what you need. We don't need it. We don't need all of it. 90%. I can guarantee you, from my point of view, what I have used from the purchases that I've done with Daz, Unreal, ArtStation, I don't use anything. I use nothing. Because I forget it's there. At least if I usually buy things for Unreal Engine or ZBrush. ZBrush, I've used a couple of the brushes. Fine, sure. But that's because I throw them in my folders and they're there and I can find them. 90% of them I don't use. All these little gimmick brushes and things that I bought, gone. Unreal Assets on ArtStation. I forget I even have them. Man, I totally forget I have them. I'll buy it again on the Epic Marketplace because that's where I see them, right? If I look it up in the launcher, I forget that I have it. Daz, I can guarantee you, I can honestly say with a clear conscience, about 99% I don't use of that library. My 8s are gone. I don't use them anymore. I use 9s. Like thousands gone. It's crazy, Harry. It's mental what we spend on these things. It's weird. But that's it. What is it? What is it about buying that we have to do? Always. It's not when we receive the goods. It's not. When you receive the goods, it's over. It's over. We don't care about it. We don't want to use it. We open it up. Average. It's pressing that buy button. That's what's endorphins or whatever kicks in. It's the buying. It's the waiting for it. That's what drives us mental. That's what it is. We don't care about the product. Now and again, sure, of course. You know, it's something that you really needed or wanted. You get it. You have a good couple of minutes with it, and woo, and you're done. You know, but it's that buying. It's the adrenaline of buying. It's the feeling of buying. It's giving us something to do. It can become such an addiction to people. You know. And I mean, let's be honest, Daz knows how to do it best, man. Here's a bundle, you know, instead of paying $24,000 for it, get it now for $60, you know, and if you get that now, you get the Eldermorph. It's like, what? You know, okay. And you look through what's in the bundle, I wouldn't use 99.9% of it, and the thing that I'm buying it for, I'll probably use once. It's easy. It's so easy to fall into this trap. It's gambling. It's kind of like gambling. It's the same kind of thing. It's offering you something in front of your face. What you can have. You can have it if you buy it. Just press that button. Press the button. Don't buy things you don't need. That's why with Genesis 9, I've become a lot cleverer. I've got a couple of characters, a handful of characters. That's it. I can count them on my one hand. I will not go in and buy a billion characters again because they're all, for me, they're useless. I've got 4 or 5 good bases, and I can make any character out of them with using the Vinmay Morph Pack or something like that, or ZBrush, sculpt them. So that's what I've trained myself. Hair and stuff, you know, if they're good, sure, you can always use them. They're great. You can take them into Unreal Engine. You can do what you would. Clothes, also nice to have, you know, but you don't need to buy a billion of the same stuff. Take a couple and do your own textures for them. Do your own modeling for them. Take the roughs, or the bases of what they've given you, ZBrush them, change them, do whatever you need to do with them. Use Blender for them, Maya, whatever. Buying is a very difficult thing to get out of. Once you get into it, it becomes an addiction. It's an addiction that's not a healthy one. It's you rely on it. It's kind of to make you happy, to make you feel happy for those kind of few seconds that you're buying it, that adrenaline, that rush, that endorphamine. I don't know what the name is. Me no speak good, really. Ari. It's just that quick rush, and that rush, you don't need it. You don't need it. It's fake. It's a fake rush. Ask yourself, will I use this? It's the same within Unreal Engine, the marketplace. You know, look, all the free assets I download, I've lost myself. I don't know where to look for an asset anymore. Thousands of these free assets, thousands of board assets. I don't know where to look for what I want anymore. I don't know. You know, I'll go through my library once a year. It takes me 32 hours, a full day, night, going through the library, seeing what I have. And now and again I'll go, I could use that, you know. Or I could have used that like a couple of months ago. I wish I knew I had it. You lose everything once you have too many. It becomes impossible to navigate. You forget what you have. Try and ask yourself before you hit that buy button for everything, how many times can I use this thing? How many times? Is it once? Would I even use it once? Is it something I would like to try out and probably not use it? Do I have an idea for this? Is there something that I really need? Can I use it a good couple of times? I do the same, man. I try and do that. Now and again I'll buy a character or something. I know I'll use it once, but it's fine. I have the image in my head, or I know what I want to do, and you know, I'll get it for that. But damn, man, the bigger your libraries get, the slower everything goes, and the harder it is to find what you're looking for. Stop it. Just stop. You know, especially these bloody bundles now. They keep saying, oh, buy this and you get this. You won't get it without the bundle. You need to get the bundle and you'll get this shite. This morph that you'll never use, but you got it. You got it. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane, Ari. You got to think. Use that noggin of yours. That's a terrible accent, isn't it? Noggin of years. Noggin of years. Years. Yeah, man. And that's what it is, buying things. It's so easy. And, sometimes it's comforting. Buying is comforting. It's, like I say, it's that few seconds of hitting the button and then the excitement of waiting for it. That's it. The actual product itself, personally, I couldn't give a damn about. 99.999% of the time, I couldn't care about it. I'll look at it and throw it away. I'll never use it. It's such an easy thing to get tangled into. But that thing gets added into the library, and that's just another step I've got to take to go look for the thing that I really want to use. It's too much. Keep a clean, healthy library of assets, plugins, this, that, and you'll see how much easier your life is. Make do with what you have, because then it kind of sets an idea for you, or it speeds things up. The more you have, the less you have. The more you have, the less you'll ever use. It's the slower you get, because you got too much to choose from. It's a dangerous thing, man. I try and clean out most things, but because you paid for it, you keep it. Even if you will never use it, you will keep it. You will keep it in that library for as long as you can, because you pay for it. Okay? Yeah, I pay for it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it one of these days. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Ari keeps everything. Ari keeps the boxes shite comes in. Never knows when you may need that box again. Yeah, it's crazy. So the next time you kind of look at something, if it's not, so many things can wow you. Whoa, this looks amazing. You know how many times I've gone into the marketplace, Unreal. I look, oh my God, the scene builds up in my head. I've got everything. Whoa, the carrier, I'm going to do this. Buy it. Whoa, it's only $60. They're having a sale. This is amazing. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll use it, 100%. Get it, download it, open it up. There's not much I can do with this. There's not much I can do with this, Ari. Why don't you try this? Shut up, Ari. Shut up. Sit down. It's your fault I bought it, Ari. It's your good fault, you bastard. Yeah, buying. That's a dangerous thing, huh? You don't need it. It sets off so many triggers. It's I don't know. It makes a lot of people happy. I know from personally, if I, that especially if it's an expensive item, you're like wondering, should I get it? You press that button, adrenaline's going, woo, I'm gonna get it. Lands up to be something you never use. Once you receive it, that's the end of it. There's nothing after that. It's the buying. It's the pressing the button. It's the purchasing. Thank you for your order. We care about you. Thank you. Yeah. Probably need to get a different hobby. I don't know, man. A different hobby to fill that gap, or something else to fill that gap. Is it a loneliness gap? Is it an unhappy gap? What is it? I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about all of us. What is it? What is it that we need to press that button all the time? Even for the biggest crap that we know we'll never use. What is it? I don't know. I mean, my Genesis 9 I've kept really sleek at the moment. It's about honestly a 50th of what my 8 is. I've kept it sleek. I've kept it clever. Morphs and things I can use. I can use these things. Now and again I'll buy a plugin so I can do a vid on it, see if it's pretty good or not. I won't buy something I don't want though. Like if it's something that I can potentially use, I'll get it. But I mean, even that, I've got 100 plugins that I bought for 9 that I've never touched, man. This RSSY, useless for me. This some converters, this hair converter. I don't even know how to use it. I've tried it a few times, couldn't get it working. I just left it. I don't know. Genesis 8 to 9 hair. If something's too hard, I just leave it. I should send it back, man. I suppose you're supporting some of the creators, fine, but Yeah, the stack of crap that I have just buried, just taking up space it shouldn't take up, and taking my time to run through all the stuff to get to the things I do want. I should get rid of it. And I'm starting to. I start to get rid of things now. I start to delete things. And the more you do it, the more easier it becomes. The more easier it becomes, the more, hey, look, man, I can just throw this away. I don't need it. I don't need it. You paid for it. Who cares, man? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's wasted anyway. You're not going to use it. You're not going to use it. In fact, it's better to throw it away than to keep it. It's easier. I mean, you can always download it again if you ever find it again. If you ever need something, you know, you can look it up. Oh, actually, it says purchased. I've got it. Let me go use it. But like I say, man, 99.999% of the time, you will not use 99.999% of the stuff. It's all wasted rubbish. Buying stuff, it's crazy, isn't it? That's where the whole world's gone, isn't it? It's getting everyone's information so they know how to target that person. I mean, it's a crime. It's a crime what people are doing today. And this is the world, yeah? It gets away free. Scot-free, man. Scot-free. You can sell people's information and target, get their weaknesses. Get everything about them, their complete weaknesses, and target it for them to buy the shit that they want you to buy. How evil. Yet, it's the human, isn't it? It's the human. Money. They need that money. They need that money. Yeah, it's about them cash. Them cash. Want them cash. Bring them cash. No, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't feel bad about if you want something, if you need something, but just think a little longer. Do I need this? Am I going to use this? You know, the one thing about Daz is I like to support the creators. I mean, the same thing with like the stuff done on Epic. You're helping the creators, so you know that's something. Sometimes things are overpriced, though. I mean, blatantly, really for that. Sometimes things don't work. You know, have those back. You know, make sure that people stay on their toes. You want good quality. You deserve good quality. Try the things that you buy. If you don't like them, send them back, man. It's your hard-earned care. It's your hard-earned care. Ari, tell them it's hard-earned cash. That's right. It's hard-earned cash, Ari. So, I mean, that's all I've got to say about this. You know, it's that feeling of buying things, and that means something else is missing. Something's missing. Go find it. You know, it's an addiction. It can become addiction. You know, getting these massive libraries of crap you just never use, man. Some things are incredible. Some things are well worth the cash. You know, Ron's brushes. I like Ron's brushes. A couple of other things. You know, Blue Chantoise. I love these things. Lindy. Those assets she makes. There's a lot of good PAs, man. Really good PAs. So, yeah, it's nice. And honestly, people, that's all I've got to say about buying. If you like it, buy it. If, you know, life's short. Life's very short. You blink, it's finished. So, on the other hand, life is really short, man. You know, and enjoy it. You know, the moment I started live for today, not tomorrow. It doesn't matter about tomorrow. You know, the thing is, you could save up your whole life. You know, have a fortune in your bank, and the next day you die. This is life. You know, it's absolutely useless. So live in the moment. Live for today. If you want to do something today, do it, man. Stop being lazy with things. Stop procrastinating. Stop finding excuses or obstacles. Just get up and do it, man. Get up and do it. It's that simple, man. You want to make an image today? Make an image. You want to go buy some shit today? Go buy that piece of crap. It's fine. It's fine. If that's what you want, if that's what you need, do it. I'm saying just watch what you buy. You don't need it all. You know, material things, digital things, it's meaningless. All of it's meaningless. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know, I used to worry about all that crap. I think I've said this before, but, you know, love all this plastic and metal and bullshit and whatever. But, you know, when I had my firstborn, I gave him my iPad to play with. He's like a year old or something. And when he was done with it, he just threw it away on the floor, smashed. It was like a week old, the thing. And I don't know, man, that changed me completely. It took a little kid throwing a piece of plastic to make me realize it's worthless. It's absolutely worthless. It's nothing. It just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you drop your phone. Doesn't matter if something breaks. Doesn't matter if some materialistic pile of crap breaks. Doesn't matter. No matter what the cost, you probably shouldn't have spent that much on it in the first place. You know, none of this stuff is worth it. It's not worth it. But on the other hand, you know, it's nice to have nice things. Sometimes it's nice to treat yourself. It's nice to buy something cool. You want a model. You want an asset. You want to plug in. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. You know, it's not bad doing that. It's not bad looking after yourself. It's not bad caring about the few little things that you want or that you need or that you can enjoy. You know, it's nice to enjoy the things. You know, sometimes it's nice to, I like to buy a good game, you know, get out of this world for a couple of hours. Thank you. It's awesome, you know. You know, get out of that reality. You know, before I have to go to my post box and see all the fines and bills that I get for some odd reason in this country. I just love handing out the post box. Don't let me get started on the post box, man. You know, you see it in the back of your garden, and it's like Jason Voorhees waiting there with a knife. You know, there's nothing good can come out. The Germans don't send kind letters. No, it's bills and fines. It's what they say. That's totally off topic, but it is what it is. It is what it is. You know. You just see it every time you look outside the window, just waiting there, standing. At night, it's like it's got glowing eyes at you, you know. That little red thing that's up, meaning you got post, that's like a, you know, you just got a letter. It's something bad's going to happen. But that's a different story altogether. Yeah, man, enjoy things. You know, it's nice to get something nice now and again. For me, you know, buy a nice whatever. I like a nice TV, you know, sit down, relax a little bit, enjoy life a bit, you know. There's a few things that I splurge on. Otherwise, I don't really, you know, I live quite a humble life. I don't need anything. My kids are, you know, they get spoiled. But I don't need anything. I need like a nice bed. My work area needs to be nice, you know, got a big ass screen, you know, nice machine. And my couch. I like to lie down on my couch, so it needs to be a big bed couch, you know, comfy as hell. That's it. I don't need much more. Okay, and 4-ply toilet paper. Extra soft, scented, so, you know, something that wipes my own arse, a bidet. Anyway, I guess that's it, man. I'm not saying don't get anything. I'm not saying don't enjoy your lives. You live once, and life is very short and difficult, right? It's difficult. So enjoy what you have. Enjoy what you have. Get what you can out of it. If you want to spend, man. Nobody's stopping you. Just be careful. Be careful. Don't get yourself into ruts or an addiction or things like this. And enjoy your life. Okay, well, I'm going to cut this one short. That's all I can possibly say about spending, people. That's it. I mean, don't overdo it on things that you don't need. Save up for that one thing that you do need. You know, that $1,000 Apple Watch that lasts, you know, 10 hours before it's finished. And people line up. Hell. Anyway, I hope you have a fantastic weekend, and I'll speak to you guys later. Bye, guys.